We can start now. Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Keera, and if you want to stick around, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I post about urban legends, spooky stories, ghost stuff, and you name it. Eventually I'll go on ghost hunting things and take you guys with me. I also want to start the video off by saying thank you so much for everybody who is subscribed and who has decided to join this little family here on YouTube. I'm not sure if the video is going to go up before we hit 700 subscribers, but I just want to say thank you to those currently, when I'm filming this, 689 subscribers who are helping push out my videos, watching, liking, and interacting. I really do appreciate you guys, and I really hope you're enjoying the content, and please feel free to leave ideas down below and I'll get to them eventually. But yeah, thank you so much. But I mean, we're almost at 700, so if you haven't subscribed yet, you probably should. So for this video, I thought it could be the beginning of a new series here on this channel, where I find some of the most scariest stories you can tell around the campfire, at sleepovers, or even if you just want to tag along, close your eyes and listen to me tell the story. So if you're feeling gutsy, turn off the lights, get comfortable, and let's get into the video. Today I'm going to be telling you a story that'll make your blood run cold. It'll leave you with more questions than answers. Today I'm going to be telling you the story Cold as Clay. Also, before we get started on the story, I am going to be reading it on my laptop, just right here off screen, so I won't be making eye contact, so just kind of listen along. A farmer had a daughter for whom he cared more about. Wow, first sentence, and I read it wrong. You know, we call that illiterate. A farmer had a daughter for whom he cared more than anything in the world. She fell in love with a farmhand named Jim, but the father did not think Jim was good enough for his daughter. To keep them apart, he sent her to live with her uncle on the other side of the country. Soon after she had left, Jim got awfully sick, each day getting weaker and weaker until he wasted away and died. Many say he died of a broken heart. Others say he died of scarlet fever, though it remains a mystery of his departure. The farmer felt so guilty about Jim's death, he could not tell his daughter about what had happened. The daughter continued to think about Jim and the life that they may have had together. One night, many weeks later, there was a knock on her uncle's door. When she opened it, Jim was standing, inches away from her face. His voice was harsh, hoarse, and raspy. As he spoke, he took short breaths in between words, as if he had run a marathon.
"Your father has sent me to get you,"
he said, as he stepped inside.
"I came here on his best horse."
"Is there anything wrong?" asked the girl as she noticed a stallion standing a few meters away from where Jim was, silently grazing upon the grass.
"I don't know,"
he replied, not turning to look back. A worried expression spread over her face and engulfed her mind. She picked a few things, then left, riding behind him, clinging to his waist. Soon he complained of a headache and put his arm on his forehead.
"It aches something terrible,"
he told her, as they rode on through the countryside. She put her hand on his forehead. "Why," she said, "you're as cold as clay. I hope you are not ill." And she wrapped her handkerchief around his head. They traveled so swiftly that in a few hours they had reached the farm. The father was surprised to see his daughter. "Didn't you send for me?" she asked. "No," he said. "I didn't." She turned to Jim, but he had vanished. They went to the stables to find them. The horse was there, but Jim wasn't there. Terrified, the father told his daughter about Jim's death. They hurried to Jim's parents' house. and decided to open his grave. The corpse was in the coffin, but clasped in his cold, dead hands was the daughter's handkerchief. And that is the story. It really gets you thinking about how could Jim have gone and got the daughter when he was already dead? Was it his ghost? But if it was his ghost, how would you explain the handkerchief that was in his coffin? I tried to look up the history to see if this was an actual story or if this was kind of just a story someone made up. I couldn't really find anything about the whereabouts of this story, but I thought it was very creepy, and I thought this would be a very creepy story to tell around a campfire with your friends in the middle of the night. Like I said in the beginning, more questions than answers. So let me know in the comments, have you heard this story before? Let me know your thoughts of how the handkerchief got into the coffin. And if you have any other spooky campfire or sleepover stories you'd like me to look up and share with you guys, leave it in the comments down below. And that concludes our video for today, kind of a shorter one, which is okay because I'm putting out longer ones in between the short and the long ones, so it balances out. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a good morning, evening, or night, depending when you're watching this. And remember, if you see anybody that is as cold as clay, maybe stop what you're doing and walk the other way. Okay, bye guys!